Your husband is dead. The foreign voice crackled and buzzed in Lorraine Rowe's ear. For several seconds she held the phone in front of her face, staring at it in disbelief, her hand trembling, the implications tumbling through her mind. Even with the earpiece at this distance, she could hear him, his rasping breaths echoing down the line. Lorraine felt the floor sway, and she put out her hand to steady herself, clutching hold of the kitchen sink for support, her knees threatening to buckle under her. A dozen thoughts flooded her brain, swamping her mind, and her throat refused to respond while she struggled to process the shocking news. Not that it was unwelcome. The man she married, the husband she once loved, had turned into a vicious, violent pig. She pushed herself away from the sink, wobbled the few paces to the breakfast table, before slumping onto a hard chair. With her forehead resting on her palm, elbow propped on the table for support, she tried to speak, but still her tongue refused to perform. The caller grew impatient. "You here, lady?" A wheeze and a cackle accompanied the remark. "Wheeler. I kill him." More heavy breathing echoed down the line. Then he shouted, "You not speak! You want this, I know. He tell me." His voice dropped, the menace in his message curdling her insides. "Cost you big money." "What do you—" The words had to be forced from her reluctant throat, her parched mouth and swollen tongue. Even her teeth felt brittle. She didn't manage to finish her question. The man interrupted, his impatience flaring once more, along with his temper. She held the phone away from her ear again as he yelled at her. "Don't fuck at me, lady, or you join him." A few beats passed. He grunted, sniggered. "You see what happened. You not pay." "I don't understand." "2 million.
"What?"
"For killing Wheeler," Lorraine blurted.
"You're insane."
"Listen me. Husband say plenty before he dead." That cackle again. "He angry, you. Say you cheat him."
"That's a lie."
"You have money. His money. He owe me." The menace in his tone intensified, sending a wave of nausea flooding through her. "Now, you owe me."
"I don't have £2 million.
"Wheeler say you do." He paused, sighed for effect. "Oh, you forget. I help remember." The click and following silence left her open-mouthed, wondering what he meant. Her smartphone clattered as she dropped it to the tabletop, her eyes wide, staring at it through interlaced fingers as she clutched her head and tried to calm her breathing. The shocking news of Wheeler's death, the surreal nature of the conversation with the thug who claimed to have killed him, the threats to her own well-being, combined and congealed into a ball of terror, wrenching her stomach to her knees. Perhaps it was all a lie. Lorraine sat up, her mind alive with the possibility that this was just another of Wheeler's 6 schemes. He'd done far worse to her. Could it be him, faking the accent and disguising his voice with some sort of electronic device? Or did he put one of his friends up to it? Moments slid by with her rationalizing away his death, desperate to fend off the fear festering in her gut, threatening to overwhelm her. Her cell phone chirped. A message from Wheeler's number, the same number that had just called. With quaking fingers she reached for the device, pulled it towards her, swallowing hard, not wanting to see what the man had written, what threats he had sent. But there were no words, just a file containing a single image. After a minute or so of hesitation, she tapped the JPEG icon with a reluctant finger, her brain refusing to acknowledge what she might see. The photograph filled the small screen and Lorraine leapt up as if scalded.